Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we are going to be playing some more Rogue Traders. We have just reached the Shadow Quarter and there's a few things we can do in here. It looks like quite a big area, so we're just going to explore, we're just going to take our time and try and see everything. It wasn't time that destroyed these tiles, they were definitely pried out with purpose and diligence. A little elevator over here, I don't know if that's anything. They seem to be. Oh yeah, we had that sort of heretical symbol here, didn't we? Let's have a look at that. Rising sun symbol. Seems oddly repulsive, even sinister.
How fascinating.
What are these guys doing? Something about a hunt. Another one of these symbols. Oh, there's one above the door here. This fake door is connected to a mine trigger. Can we deactivate it? Yeah, we've seen that leaflet. Okay. I mean, maybe there's something behind the house?
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Yeah, we see the symbol there. Maybe follow the symbols? I mean, why not? Gotta do something while we're here. Can I sort of see under this?
Will bow.
It's very dense, this area. We've got one here. So is that a ladder? Yes, it is. Who holds a flame like that, you idiot? We're almost refueled here. We'll show you how it's done. Go on then. I'm just not feeling it anymore, that's all. The guy's pretty much a cinder now. It was a lot more fun when he was alive and thrashing about. The joy's gone out of it for him. Alright, alright. Why is this stay on screen so long and the other stuff stays no time at all? Okay. They do seem to be up to no good. Anvur. Ooh, they're all Anvurs, are they? They're outlined in red, which makes me think we can maybe get the drop on these guys. If we
I'm restless.
do a little sniper attack, perhaps.
I'll do it. The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
Look at that, here comes up another training target for us. Fire it up, you lot. Okay, so Cassia's going first. So she's going to be exposed, but she'll be able to move. Deer is going pretty quick as well. So as am I. I'm just going to stick myself up there because I'm going to be going pretty soon. Magenta isn't going that soon, unfortunately. Get Pascal out there. Blood out there. Magenta. It's going to be a while. We'll just pop her in there. Alright, well, let's go. So Cassia, what have we got? Oh, these guys are most of them are fairly tough, actually. Oh wow. Okay. Well, let's get all these guys to move. Killing off those guys might be more beneficial than making a small dent in the other one. So that's two, which leaves us one left. Where I can do both those and something else. think what I'm going to do, I'm going to come up to this spot. And I'm going to cast Lidless Stare. So hit as many as we can. Like so. I think we're going to make a zone of fear on these guys.
If I may.
Right, so now we want to make some zones of control. So I think we probably want to debuff this guy as much as possible.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
For the cover efficiency, maybe on ourselves.
If only that were possible.
I don't know, there then. Which damage, I don't even know, just slap it down
Me?
somewhere.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Now, Adira. I think we're going to blind Ember.
Was that you? Or
Like so. I mean, I guess the lightning staff, perhaps, up there or something. I probably want to move her first. That doesn't really give cover, does that? I mean, there is basically no cover, so let's just zap these
will
three.
do.
Let's put some exploits on
Anything
him.
else? On it.
Let's make him lose some of that. Okay. That was me. Don't really want to go toe to toe with the mini boss here. Maybe I could go here.
Sow the seeds of discord.
And buff my strength. Oh wow, that was enough to kill him. Okay. Good to know. I'm going to do that. I might give another go to... Let's give another go to Cassia. She can target some of these guys.
Isn't this a job for the serfs, as duty demands?
Good. Draw them a bit closer, couldn't we? If she could draw them to me, I might be able to attack them. How many cells do they move? Up to 4 cells towards it. So they've 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm not accustomed.
Doesn't really
to
matter
being
which one.
ordered
Maybe
around.
both. Oh, it's this one. Okay. She's got 1 movement points, but I think we'll leave her there. It says me. I've got 1 more AP. Ooh, we could give someone like unlimited stuff. Let's do it to Pascal.
There is no mercy found in my heart.
So Pascal, we're going to want to... Let's move that.
Tactical imperative dictates.
Bring down the prey. That'll be the next attack.
My competences are not that universal.
He's got 2 left, and we want 1 for the strike.
Running binaric override.
Alright. Done about as much there as I can. How much damage can we do?
Prognosis is I venerate
41, pretty good.
machine spirit.
Back to me. I don't necessarily want to set myself on fire if I can't do anything with it or mitigate it. Well, I guess I'll go up here and
Amidst the
attack
carnage,
this guy.
I find purpose. I need no guidance. Death shall reign.
Not a bad hit. Okay, it's my turn then. Oh, all of that to get parried by Abelard. Oh, okay. And there's some stuns flying around. Damn. Okay, setting me on fire isn't really gonna worry me particularly much. Exploit on.
Request approved.
Let's do that as well.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Just come and give him a big smack.
Running binaric override. Ability analysis. Successful.
Help me, Lord Captain!
You're fine, Cassio. I wouldn't worry about it, honestly. I got. Well, I think we're going to give. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the risk that my extra go would be wasted on Abelard, so we'll give it to Pascal. Put another one of these
Request
on.
approved.
I'll hit him.
Running binaric override. Combat is an equation.
Pretty good.
Your life is an inevitable variable.
One, two, three.
Me, if you insist.
Go. You can hit both of these.
I shall repay your strike, shan't I?
Oh, I'm not burning anymore. That's a shame. I was going to make use of that. It's a bit late in the day to set myself on fire, so
Through
that's what I'll do is
chaos
kind of
I
whack this
stride.
guy.
What a satisfying demise.
It's a fire starter, so maybe I'll put this on it.
Is beneath me.
I'm under what condition? Do I have to be on fire to do that?
I will not stoop.
Target
to
is
this.
under the effect or condition. I don't know. There's something going on. Don't know.
I will
Scouts on
triumph.
strength. Why not?
Death shall reign.
Oh, did we kill someone? It might have done. Oh, that's probably it for him.
Function successfully terminated.
Yeah, Argentas go. Got this dude here. Oh, what's going on with her? She can't act. No movement points or action points. We could do the firearm mastery, I suppose. Okay, she can't. See that dude. Ah, but there she can.
As the Emperor commands. I'll do it.
There we go. Okay. Doesn't seem to be much else happening, but let's see what these guys had on them. They got flamers. We got a flamer. Anva's note left from Cinder's crew. He's waiting for you. You know the place, so be there on time. The turn can be seen from the entrance to the Adeptus. Make sure some Gorka doesn't see where you're going. We've got Fire Blessed Carapace. This is a medium armor. 45% armor, less dodge. The Carapace grants its wearer +2 to deflection, armor against fire damage, and immunity to burning. Okay, well that's not one for us. +10% armor against melee attacks. It is pretty good though. I mean, I imagine I'm going to give that to Abelard, probably. This is a Thunder Hammer. Two-handed melee power weapon. 11 to 17. Big armor penetration there. Okay. What have I got here? Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot we got that. So it's devastating. The first use of an attacking navigator power does not set the attacking navigator powers on cooldown. Second use will deal an additional... Oh, yeah. We should have that equipped. 100%. Oh. Hang on, we're just on this screen. Yeah, so we'll take those, basically. And we'll give Cassia that stuff. Pretty cool. We're definitely going to equip the Thunder Hammer on someone. So less damage. Not a huge amount less damage, but less damage. Big armor penetration. Whereas we've got the one-handed chain axe on Abelard now. Yeah, we'll give Thunderhammer to him then. I think that works pretty well. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? So what else do we have currently? Oh, the armor. So this 10% plus armor. +2 deflection. Yeah, plus 20% armor against fire damage. I mean, it's really good, isn't it? So I think we'll give it to Abelard. So he's got 35% there at the moment. He's got 1 deflection. So he puts this on. 45%. That... Did the dodge go down? %parry versus 86% parry. I mean, that's probably okay. I guess my other question is, would I give it to Argenta? But she's wearing this light armor at the moment. I think this will be better for her, though, actually. 5% dodge, so where's her dodge? It's actually got to 95, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, she'll wear that then. What's Cassia wearing? I think they are basically identical. Yeah. Yeah, just wondering if I send it to cargo. I mean, I might do. Kind of saving this, I I think, for Pascal when I'm able to give him heavy armor stuff. Alright, God, there's so much going on in here. I'm just it's like starting to drown in it all a little, to be honest. Okay. Anyway, we're on the trail of the gang, that much is clear.
Let's seize the opportunity.
So we got this here. Guess we're still following the rising sun symbols? Haven't seen any for a little while. Well, that's that other one, obviously, but I would have expected to see one by now.
Successful.
If this was the right direction.
This ocular implant
Aha.
is a worthwhile investment.
There's one down there as well. Okay, well let's clear the rubble here. 85%.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Some goods. What do we got? Grenadier's gloves. Using grenades costs -1 AP for the wearer. Enemies suffer +2 additional damage from the wearer's grenades. Now I need to remember who our grenadier is. Can't remember. It's either Pascal, I think, or Argenta. I think it's Pascal, so I might take off that grenade on her. I give Pascal the grenades that I've got. Where's the fire one? Oh, we got a stun grenade as well, so let's take that. And what gloves is he wearing? +3 bonus to tech use. Well, he's on 90, so I think he's probably okay for that. So let's do that, and he'll be our grenadier. And that, but I can check on his character here, can't I? Well, that's not me. I mean, that is me. That's not him. So the first grenade use in combat doesn't spend AP and does not count towards the attack. Yeah, so he's our grenadier. So that's good. Thought he was. Cool. I mean, that's quite a good gloves
I
for
tread a
someone.
path unexplored.
Uses grenades. I wish the grenades were maybe like replenishable rather than one use. Does kind of limit their use somewhat. Guessing this is similar to what we've already seen. Yeah. From behind the closed doors, you hear the humming of primitive washing machines and the voices of laundry workers singing simple songs. Wastewater, unsafe for drinking even after purification, and now being used for laundering. Can we go through here? No. So, I would imagine we're going to see another sun quite soon. In terms of the map, how are we doing? Not too bad. Ooh, we're heading towards Dark Hideout.
Embrace true power.
One of these guys.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
The question is this the one we want? Dark Hideout. Okay. Oh. Oh, we're leaving the location. I thought, yeah, okay, never mind. Hey, what have we got on here?
The world will bow.
Okay, well, it certainly is Dark Hideout. Ooh. Hello, boys. wonder... Back out of here and head back up there. Are we going to be in a better position, perhaps? Possible. See what happens. The man with the shaggy mop of dark hair is dressed and armed about as well as everyone else in here, and yet he is unmistakably the leader. He takes a step towards you and chuckles. He spreads his arms wide in a welcoming gesture. My guests! Ah, what a joy it is to see you in my humble refuge. I see you've come here to be introduced to the truth. Which will you choose then? Words or fire and metal? You already know the answer, heretic. Argenta grasps her weapon. You have something to say, then say it. I will. Your time has passed, all of you. Bureaucrats, the Caspalica, rogue traders, conceited aristocracy, and other worthless trash. All of you will soon burn. Do you know? Do you even know what our name means, outsider? Footfall calls us the Anvers. They do not stop to listen, look, or learn. The man pauses, then half closes his eyes and proclaims in crude but clear High Gothic, Auxilio non veniet. Help will not come. The maw has closed. The Coronis expanse is on its own now. A new era has come and we are its sovereigns. What's happening?
Struggles are in vain.
Okay.
Give me strength.
So the instigator's on 100. The thugs and bodyguards aren't too strong. What about the boss? Kingpin, 150. Okay. Oh, well, Cassie's going first, which is rather nice. I think we position her pretty close to the front, quite honestly. Why is she poisoned? Oh, it's the gas. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Well, Argenta. See, none of this provides cover, which is a little annoying. She goes here and snipes. Blood. Maybe we'll take the melee guys wider. Although that's fairly pointless. Let's put Pascal there. Me. I feel like I'm probably not going for quite a long time, so I'm just going to pop myself there next to Argenta. And Adira, I mean, yeah, whatever really. Right, so let's just try and... Oh, why are these not being affected, I wonder? We'll do these
If
ones.
I may.
She got another one of those. Oh, was that the first one won't get used up on her new staff? That's pretty cool. Okay, two more. Well, let's do a zone of fear, maybe on... Oh, I can't see those ones. She could move. Maybe she could move here.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
So let's do a zone of fear on these guys.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
No? No effect? Okay. Very well.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Another third painted black.
Good, good, okay. Well, I guess we could slap the zones down. I guess we probably want... Where's the instigator? We probably want the melee near him. I'll put cover on her. In the rear, can we put on Argenta?
I'm a
We can.
navigator, not a servitor.
There we go. Not bad first go.
Mocking me.
She's got pretty good range on this. Let's blind the instigator.
That is not my destiny. Was that you? Or anything else?
I guess that'll do it. Oh, she took a hit then. He died running into the fire. Okay, now it's Argenta. Okay.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Alright. There's the instigator. Alright. And now maybe we can get another shot in.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Who's up here? Oh, that's just a normal person. So I think we've a chance of taking the instigator down, so we'll do that. Ooh, dear. Okay, well, let's get some more resolve up here. More momentum. Abelard.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is imminent. Reduced to dust. I took care of this one.
Do that on him. Probably for Abelard.
Back and call.
I love that they're all having to run through that fire to attack Pascal. Oh, and he's just walloped them anyway. Right, here's me. I might walk into the fire. Hopefully I get set on fire.
Laughable.
Right, put that on myself. We could probably kill him with the fire.
One
Let's give
step
Cassie another go.
closer.
Well, she uses that eye. Not bad. How did he survive? Indeterminate. Alright, maybe I'll do... It's my 40%. Yeah, I'm really rubbish with guns.
Purpose guides me.
Wow, got the kill though. And let's give a full turn to... the Abelard.
Whispers, guide my hand.
Abelard can get all the way here and attack this guy. Come here and attack this one, right?
It will be done.
So he's got another attack. If he does... Don't want to do that. Let's do Sworn Enemy.
I will do my duty.
Give him another smack.
At your beck and call.
Still me. Sit here for now.
Yet iron knows no
Scowl.
pain.
You... No, we don't want to leave his area of effects. He'll take an attack... Oh, well I guess I kind of am already.
Request approved. Function successfully
Nice.
terminated. The Omnissiah knows, comprehends all.
Explorer on the boss. Cassie again. Oh, she comes over this way.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Another foe painted black.
Attack of opportunity, thank you.
Exemplary.
Oh, 52. Alright, Cassie. Well, I was going to do more walking, but why don't we just... That's not quite a kill. Tell you what, though. What about this?
As duty demands.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Right, maybe we turn off the thing up here.
is unshaken.
Turn on the vents. Is it working? Yes, I would say so. Cool. Oh, I enjoyed that. Now, what have we got here? A Mesopattern Hand Flamer. Oh, we'll collect it, and then... I'm guessing it's a lot better than what Argenta's using, which is a basic flamer, so where is that? Ah, here. Oh no, let's compare it to this. Okay, 6 to 9, 5% range 4. Range 3, but 11 to 16, so shorter range, but more damage, so yeah, we'll do that. Okay, what else do we have? What's the Kingpin got on him? A Scarf. 20% bonus to Coercion and a -5 penalty to Awareness. We also have the Anva Chainsword, which isn't as good as the Elite one I'm using. When hit by this weapon, the target suffers a -5% penalty to armor, which stacks. That could be good on Abelard, actually. Check down here. Probably all just rubbish. Boots. At the start of the wearer's turn, they gain plus 20% dodge until the end of the round. That is good. Oh, I found some good stuff. Apparently there is an absolutely kick-ass staff you can buy in this act as well. I might have to look at the vendor stuff again at some point. Okay, so just in case I've overlooked it. I think you have to be like a... I forget what it's called, but it's like a sanctified... It's a type of psycho. It's not a sanctified psycho, but it's like that. I don't have that ability.
Let's seize the opportunity.
But I could take it on a level up. And it would mean using that staff, which just does insane damage, apparently. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're done. Okay, well, let's have a quick look at some of that stuff we found, because that sounded pretty cool. So Abelard is currently using this chain axe. So the Amber Chainsword is just better. It's more minimum damage. So well, it's less armor penetration, I suppose. Still, I did like him with the chainsaw, even just on the aesthetic basis. And then we had that scar. Well, okay, so what boots am I wearing? Yeah, that's a bit niche. I like getting 20% dodge to the end of the round, so my dodge is going to be like 90% in the first round. At the start of our turn. Yeah, I think that just persists then. Obviously you need to have your turn first. I don't think you start the combat with it, but once you have a turn, you then gain that to the end of the round. So I think that is really good. I don't know if it applies every round. I think it does. I don't see anything that says only in first round or anything. And where's that scarf as well? Where does that go? Well, that's okay, so it's a headpiece. Well, in that case, probably not. I don't think there's anyone that doesn't have a headpiece. Alright, we'll give it to Adira. Where's her awareness? Oh, it's down here. Well, she was our awareness person, but that's fine. I mean, do we have anyone who is even... Cassia's pretty good at that, actually. Alright, I might swap their headpieces around, actually. So she, on the ship, is our warp person. Okay. Cassie is actually decent on coercion. She is really good on awareness, but so good that a 5 penalty isn't really going to get noticed. It's quite a cool eye patch. We could always... Oh, it says show helmets on. I don't know why it's not showing. It showed on Adira. But okay. So she's got a decent coercion now, which we didn't really have much on before. I guess that this place is just cleaned out now. There might be some stuff up here.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Stop.
There we go.
There.
Does this all just
The
lead
world
out? I think it
trembles
does.
beneath
Okay,
my
cool.
feet.
So I'll have a look at the quest. I don't know if we've actually defeated the gang. I mean, we might have done. I'll have a look at the log. See what it says. So it was... Oh, that's chapter 1. Can I close that? Why can't I collapse chapter 1? I don't know why. Oh, I don't want to show completed quest. No, no, no. So, chapter 2... Oh, well, it might have been completed, I suppose. Rot. Story of the Anvers gang is over, but its leader's strange prophecy is cause for concern. Okay, so I guess we go back to the Liege with that. Maybe get a reward, perhaps? I got one of these. But they weren't the cultists. I don't think. I mean, they might have been. I feel like I'm still following these symbols.
Empyrean guides my gaze.
Oh, it's very hard. It's a
tread a
very built up
path
area. I'm
unexplored.
trying to keep the camera in such a way that it doesn't hide too much of the screen, but it's quite tricky.
As it should be.
Fake door mine trigger. Oh, we've got some goods. It's like a dead end to me.
The world will bow.
I'm very much mistaken. It goes there. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go push past that. Well, basically, let's cross over here.
Unseen uncover my path.
Oh, okay, that doesn't go there. Okay, so we'll go past this dark hideout. Cross over here?
My warp site reveals
We've got
something.
more of these.
The world trembles
Alrighty,
beneath
rat.
my feet.
Workers. Okay. People in the crowd look greedily at goods for which they have neither coupons nor money for. I think we came down there, didn't we? Yeah, we came down there. As we push through the crowds here.
Let us see what I found.
The indistinct hum. Oh, okay, let's read it off here. The indistinct hum of discontented voices hangs over the crowd. The street vendors seem to be lacking some essentials, and in their impotence, the people do not hold back their angry exclamations and curses. I don't want to do that. I want to. You know, like that. Those goods there must be a level below. Must be a level below this.
The Emperor favors me today.
Under a layer of rust, scratches, and ancient paint, the silhouettes of long erased letters are barely visible. Undoubtedly in the past, this filthy sign was adorned with the proud name of the bureaucratic heart of the entire Imperium, Adeptus Administratum. Okay, we might want to go in there. Let's have a little nip down.
Seize
Can we
the
go in here? Oh no, we
opportunity.
can't go in there. Okay, that's fine.
Pay attention.
Oh, okay, so that seems to be leading us through there still. Okay, well, why don't we go through here?
I tread a path unexplored.
Oh, wow, long queue. The Martyr's Endurance. What is this? Before you was a compartment of a massive void ship adapted into a living space. From inside the building, the clinking of various glasses and numerous voices can be heard.
Intriguing.
Just slipping up and down here in case there's any sort of hidden goods to reveal. Doesn't look like it. Martyr's Endurance, okay.
Embrace true power.
Yeah, we've got some goods. Let's go grab that. We'll definitely do trading again before we leave here because we're getting quite a lot more cargo. Under the floor you can see the remains of the void ship's life support system. It seems that whoever dismantled the vessel decided just to leave it in place. Those tooltips need to stay up a little bit longer, and the sort of on-screen dialogue needs to stay a little bit shorter, in my opinion. I think this is the bar we were told we could meet Suspicious Prowler. Can't talk to him. Talk to that Suspicious Prowler. Why don't you clear off?
The
I've got a
world
Medicaid
will
check.
bow.
This exploratory is blessed.
Stuck to the plates are lumps of sawdust, toxic waste that is sometimes passed off as ordinary nutritious starch. Now I'm going to try and find that Jay, forget the surname, who... The menu system of the Adeptus Amasecus looks eerily similar to the design of the internal scan of the fuel compartment. Now we've lost it. Someone has inserted new data into the void ship's cogitator, left over from ancient times. Gordy
Powers
Skatov.
unseen uncover my path.
It's probably worth speaking to, I guess. The flabby man in worn clothes is sighing sadly over a glass of murky booze. Only when he looks up at you do you notice his eyes. Large, piercing, and full of sorrow. A stark contrast to his unkempt appearance.
Could it be that someone actually wishes to keep me company? Allow me to introduce myself. Gordy Skatov, architectural historian.
You look deeply despondent over something. What happened?
Oh, here I go again, pouring my heart out to have you disappear in 10 minutes, just like everyone else before you. But all right, here is the story of Gordy Skatov, the unluckiest historian in the Imperium. I was born 2 sectors away from here. My family was quite influential, which allowed me to dedicate myself to my great passion, the history of Imperium architecture. I spent a number of years studying every scholarly work there was to find on this art, and then, once I had inherited my family's fortune, I travelled and documented the development of architectural thought on different worlds, until one day, oh, that accursed and blessed day, until one day I came into possession of something quite special.
He pulls what looks like a book or album with a homemade leather cover out of his bag. Both the pages and the binding look well worn.
Here it is, my undoing. This is an authentic booklet titled Dwayne's Design, one of the thousands that were printed centuries ago in the times of Footfall's construction.
What a curious read. Please tell us more. As Cassia takes a shy step forward, Gordy smiles and shows her some of the faded pages.
Footfall's founder, Lord Parsimus, was obsessed with his creation's grand future. This booklet describes in detail what Footfall was meant to become upon its completion. Dozens of asteroids turned into glorious palaces and temples, massive bridges spanning the void itself, and the marvelous flying buttresses, the archivolts of the exterior arches, the elegant arrangement of balusters. Oh, and the interior, polyphorous 10 stories tall and more than a kilometre long. Cyclopean light tubes that catch the light of Furibundus and use it to brighten the halls in the hearts of the asteroids. Stained glass windows and mosaics, bas-reliefs and statues.
Engrossed in his own description, Gordy stands up and starts tracing the outlines of arches and galleries with his hand. Idira blinks sleepily, barely suppressing a yawn, and starts looking around with a bored expression. Alright, keep listening. Emerging from his reverie, he catches himself, blushes slightly, and loudly flops back onto his seat.
Oh, I apologize. I got carried away. But you must understand how deep an impression this booklet left on me when my young self picked it up. Oh, I simply couldn't think about anything other than Footfall. I was ready to give my life just to see this incredible station. And of course, no matter how hard my friends and loved ones tried to dissuade me, I still gathered all my life savings and set out on a journey. It's no easy feat to cross 2 sectors, especially for a common citizen, albeit one who has some resources at his disposal. I had to change one ship after another, at times being forced to stay on transfer worlds, waiting for a vessel headed in the right direction or for warp disturbances to subside. The voyage took me a total of 107 years. In real space-time, of course. For me, it was much less than that, somewhere in the neighbourhood of 30 or 35. And then, after all those years, having spent all of my savings, I reached my dream. And what did I see? A dump, in place of the exquisite portico. Metal anthills clinging to the columns, to marble tiles pilfered by paupers to use as cladding for their hovels.
Gordy hangs his head.
Oh, it's been a dozen years since I came here, and I still haven't recovered from the shock. I'd suspect that not everything from the booklet would exist in reality, but I never expected to see Footfall in such a sorry state. It is like stumbling upon the horrible decomposing corpse of your beautiful beloved.
Argenta's gaze darkens. The warp, like a shameless thief, is guilty of stealing the short span allotted to his servants. But what sense is there in spending half your life on such an enterprise, only to then lose your spirit and waste the remaining half on nothing at all? So then ink and paper too can lie and cause pain. Cassia sighs sadly. Does this mean that all I've ever read about will one day disappoint me with the ugliness of reality? But you're an architectural historian. Is what happened to Footfall not part of its history? Gordy strokes his goatee in thought.
Well, yes, Footfall's current appearance, slums fused together with the remains of majestic palaces, is a unique phenomenon. It would be curious to observe if other places have taken after it, thereby solidifying it as a new style of architecture, or if it still remains a local oddity. My word, you certainly know how to provide an unexpected perspective on things. But be that as it may, I just wanted to say, thank you for hearing me out. Over the dozen years I've spent on Footfall, not one person has hung around long enough to listen to my story to the end. Such a delight to have shared everything that's been weighing on my mind. I'm poor as a church mouse, but I still have something to offer you as a token of my appreciation. After studying the booklet thoroughly, I discovered something interesting. A ciphered message scattered throughout its pages, taking the form of a riddle. It describes certain places of interest on Footfall. I believe it is the work of the booklet's creators. What if these riddles lead to something? The wondrous discovery? I will gladly share what I've been able to learn with you.
Riddles? A flash of burning, almost childish curiosity brightens Cassia's austere countenance. Alright, well tell me about the places these riddles lead to.
Well, the first location from the riddles isn't far from here. It's a bridge that was supposed to go through the centre of this district and into the void towards the neighbouring asteroid. Only a couple of its spans were built, and even those lie in ruins. Still, if the cache survived after all those years, it is there somewhere. Now, the second location is the Lantern of the Great Cathedral. A lantern is a small tower on top of a dome. You've seen Footfall's atrium, haven't you? The whole atrium is just the nave of the former little cathedral. The Liege's entire so-called palace would have fit inside what is meant to be naught but a single room. The great cathedral, had it been built, would have been even bigger. But alas, its construction was just getting underway when Dwayne died, and the work stopped. The lantern from its dome, however, has already been built and survived. It was brought inside the atrium and dubbed the Chapel of St. Drusus the Warrior. That's all I know. I wish you luck in your search.
I must take my leave. Good luck to you. That was interesting. Leftovers of pitiful food are stuck to the sides of the plates. Oh, we have a carouse check. My goodness. All right.
An expected result.
The decanter used to contain a cheap amasec, which for the sake of attractiveness has obviously been enriched with a deodorizing agent. Okay.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Oh.
Rough day.
You have no idea.
I just might. That's the second bottle you've downed.
Jai Hidari. Falco sends his regards.
And what does that unholy scion of a Grox and a Brahan want from me this time? Oh, wait, I don't really care. My sole plans for tonight are drowning my grief in a sea of Amasak.
We'll give you grief, all right. Get out!
Don't think so, Ashma. And tell Falco to come himself next time.
Dari, I am tired of your mess. Ow! Get some sleep. We'll talk about settling up later.
Okti Shireen, light of my eyes. Can't you see my soul is full of sadness? Have you no heart at all? Let go of your material concerns and let me grieve in peace. Have we met somewhere before?
The woman looks at you with the glassy eyes of a drunk, and you notice the 2 empty bottles that have been keeping her company before you arrived. She looks completely out of place in this dingy, smoky bar. The fancy attire, the abundance of jewellery, the implants plated with precious metals. Her appearance not only screams wealth, but also audacity, for only an audacious person would flaunt their wealth in a place like this.
Greetings, Shireen. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
I am Dahlia von Berinicus, trade envoy of House von Valancius.
Well then, here's to our meeting. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that you're someone special, since you've been granted an audience with the Liege of Footfall himself. It's always a pleasure to make the acquaintance of someone powerful. And the timing couldn't be better. Jai Hidari at your service. Professional trader, shrewd commercial broker, and, may he steal my tongue if I'm lying, the most honest dealer on Footfall. Nonetheless, we all have our problems, and at times even one's many merits aren't enough to solve them. perhaps it would be no trouble for a person with your kind of power and standing to assist someone with my kind of predicament. I have heard a great deal about how open-minded the members of the von Valancius dynasty are, and Lady Theodora especially.
What do you need help with?
You see, Shireen, there's one cardinal rule on footfall. Anything goes as long as it doesn't get in the way of business. I'm someone who's been able to exploit that rule to the fullest. And in recent years, I've hit it so big, I've become a speck of sand in someone's green eye. They used to throw small wrenches into my dealings here and there. Well, now they've decided to really put their backs into it. Some rats stolen my cargo and dragged it off to the seediest part of the Shadow Quarters. A crummy place even for connoisseurs of Footfall's unique atmosphere. When I asked the Liege for protection, we had a mutual misunderstanding. I believe Vladium, in a most lamentable fashion, has forgotten his duties as guardian of the downtrodden and wronged. So I'm in desperate need of a new one. And you, Sheridan, fit the bill perfectly. All I need is for you to drop by one dark corner of Footfall Shadow Quarters and pound it into the thieves' heads that taking Heydari's property carries certain risks.
Commerce test succeeded. Jay appears to be a serious operator on Footfall. The Liege's refusal to help means the loss of a potential ally, so Jay is encroaching on his turf. If Ladame is not responsible for the disappearance of Jay's cargo, he will certainly benefit greatly from it. I suspect that Vladane wants to keep the cargo out of your hands, and I want to put him in his place.
May the Exalted One bless you and your progeny. Then here's what we'll do. We shouldn't be seen together before we make it to the safe house. I'll head there first. I'll take my own special route, so I won't be spotted. Right. Here. That's where those ashmags are keeping the stolen cargo. Out the bar, over the bridge, and to the left. There, in the depths, you'll find a small courtyard, through which you can get to the place. I'll be waiting nearby. You can come when it suits you, but the sooner you do, the better. I'll see you then, Shireen.
Cool, okay, I'm guessing she's going to become a recruitable party member, in which case, buy Adira. Looks like she could be like a gunslinger type, maybe? Something like that. Okay, so we've got some loot over here. Some here.
Was a shameful failure.
Dear.
Oh, come on.
I shall not be deterred.
Okay, well, let's use a multi-key.
Knowledge has its limits.
Multi-charge?
I failed.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Why are we failing this so much?
My
Multi-key.
success
There we
is
go.
irrefutable certainty.
Wow, that took some getting into. So I think is that where we came in? Might be. There are...
I tread a path unexplored.
Got here. Ooh. Oh, by the throne, that's him, isn't it? Poor sap who got his tongue cut out by the anvers. That's the one. I think he was from the Casbalica. Well, his troubles are over now. I'll move this along quicker. There might be something in the settings for dialogue speed.
did it.
The upholstery of the dirty sofa moves slightly. A soft hissing can distinctly be heard from down the depths of the furniture. Well, what would that be? Maybe I don't want to know.
A revelation was sent to me.
A master crafted power maul. That could be good.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Keep hold of it for now. I'm quite happy with the setup of our weapons currently. Rizza. Why do I know the name Rizza? Oh, was she the fence?
Operation successful.
She was the one, the prisoners on the prison planet, the ones we let go. They told us to seek her out, so let's do that. The woman looks to be in her 40s and she is surveying you with interest. Her right eye appears almost black against her dusky skin, while her left eye emits a greenish light filtered through the smudged lens of a prosthesis. Her arms are tattooed all the way from the base of her shoulders to her knuckles. Looking for something specific? You're buying or maybe selling? Don't be shy, just ask. Old Rizza knows all kinds of folks. My boys will fetch you anything your heart desires. Grandpa Backval says hello. Rizza's face breaks into a broad smile. Oh, that old rascal. I thought he'd croaked in the mines a long time ago. But old man Backval's still alive and kicking, you say? Me and him have been through a lot of interesting scrapes together. And oh, all the weird and wonderful things we've acquired. Backval wouldn't send his regards along with just anyone. You must have done him a good turn. And because of that, old Rizza's going to give you the special discount. So we've got a 5% discount from their items. What goods do you buy? Tech's always the best. If it's broke, no sweat, we'll fix it or take it apart. And if you score something so nasty that your fussy everyday traders won't even look at it, fear not. Just bring it on over. Leave it to me and my boys to find the right buyer. The priest's handling of sacred technology by laypersons uninitiated in the omniscience priesthood is a Category 8 blasphemy, incriminating evidence of profane acts perpetrated by the unit named Old Rizza has been recorded for use in future judicial proceedings. She chuckles darkly. Do you mean to threaten me, tech priest? Well, then I'll keep a record of this conversation too. I wonder which of us will feel the harsh hand of justice first. Will it be me, standing in chains before your brethren, or you, standing in an airlock before my boys? Who are these boys you work with? You heard about how the Clipper St. Cognatius got hit recently? Well, the cargo was cleaned out, everything of value taken. Well, that was my boys' handiwork. We call ourselves the Fellowship of the Void, an association of enterprising, like-minded people who help the upstanding citizens of the Imperium rid themselves of the possessions that are weighing them down. You notice Abelard's face twist in disgust. It would seem he has a rather strong opinion on the individuals to whom Rizza refers as the Fellowship of the Void. Is that so? Well, let's return to our discussion. As your esteemed self wishes. Let's see what we got. What you got? When the wielder attacks with any ranged weapon at a 1-cell range, that attack also inflicts bleeding. That's not bad. This coat grants the wearer 10% parry reduction and 5% penetration for melee attacks. I mean, that's pretty good. It's a rated great sword. Very low armor penetration. But it could be good against bosses for that laceration thing. I mean, it's interesting. What have they got up here? Monofilament grenade. Rending damage armor could be good. Not bad. I mean, our profit factor wouldn't allow us to buy any of this anyway. Yeah, I don't know. This must be the staff. Inferno. Let me read about that. Hang on. I want to... How do I get the info on it? The ability is also... Okay. And I guess it's just what it looks like a big stream of fire, basically. So that's what we want. 100%. So we need a profit factor of 35. Okay. Whenever the wearer kills a target marked as prey, so this would be good for Pascal. They gain a stackable bonus to the end of combat. The bonus depends on the difficulty tier. Okay. I think I might have seen those already. It sounds familiar. Alright, well I think at the very least we want to get up to profit factor, reputation 7 with them. So we could gain that much. So we're up to 4. Okay. Gonna take a little bit to get up to their reputation. But I dare say we'll get there. Right, okay, well that's something to build towards anyway. I think that staff is kind of what sets the Pyromancer class, basically unleashes it. So I think that would be very, very good for our build. But I doubt we're going to do it on this visit to Footfall. We'll probably have to... It might be the last thing we do in this system before we move on. Yeah, we've seen that. Did I go down there? Down here. Oh, it's blocked. Okay, never mind. Right. Back here. We still want to stay in the Shadow Quarters, I think. Let me in. There we go. Cool. Alright, well that was good. Another potential ally.
Power.
Very powerful item. I'd want to get my grubby little hands on as soon as possible, but I think we'll leave it there for now. So hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be great. Leave me a comment as well. Let me know what you think about the game so far, the story so far, various choices we've made, current builds even, let me know what you think. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do that as well. So thanks very much, and I'll hope to see you next time for more Rogue Trader. Bye for now.